damage below the ocean's surface. Now what if you had a crystal ball? And that crystal ball showed you exactly what the world's oceans would look like in a future affected by climate change. Walk up and touch the crystal ball to experience it for yourself. Look at the gray car in front of you. Bend down and touch the exhaust pipe. Please touch the exhaust pipe. These are CO2 molecules. Take a step back and watch them spew from the exhaust pipe. Humans release over 22 million tons of CO2 into the atmosphere each day. Pay special attention to the larger molecule now in front of you. Let's see where it goes. Look out onto the water. The molecule you see floating on the ocean surface is a water molecule, known as H2O. Now, remember that CO2 molecule from the car? Look up and watch as it floats down from the sky. To watch it fall into the water, push the CO2 molecule with your hand. Observe the chemical reaction that occurs when CO2 combines with H2O to create carbonic acid, or H2CO3. This process is called ocean acidification. If enough carbonic acid is created, the seawater becomes corrosive. Now look around, as many CO2 molecules from the air get absorbed into the ocean. Since the Industrial Revolution, the ocean has absorbed roughly 1/4 of the CO2 produced by burning fossil fuels. You will now travel to a special site where scientists have made a breakthrough discovery. We're now underwater on a rocky reef off the coast of Naples, Italy. What makes this reef special is the natural underwater vents that spew CO2 onto the rocky reefs, making this water more acidic. The reef serves as a crystal ball through which scientists can see the effects of increased acidity on ocean ecosystems. People learn best from first-hand experiences. We've used computer graphics to allow you to interact with the reef. Look around. Notice the vibrant colors and different animal species around you. As a marine scientist, your job is to measure the health of this reef by doing a species count. Today, you will focus on sea snails. Look down at your right hand and rotate it until you can see the snail. This is the type of healthy sea snail you'll be looking for today. Look around for the flags in the blue basket. Reach down and touch the flags with your hands to pick one up. Now that you have a flag, find a snail. Reach out with the flag in hand and touch the snail to place the flag beside it. Continue to pick up flags from the pile and place them on the snails surrounding you. Try to be quick. Time is up. We will now move to a more acidic part of the reef. Observe the changes that have occurred as acidity has increased. Reach out and touch one of the streams of bubbles rising from the sea floor. Remember that the vents here are releasing CO2, which is making the water more acidic. You study this part of the reef to predict the future, how human emissions will affect our world's oceans and the species that live within them. Look at your right palm. Notice how acidity has corroded the sea snail's shell. Now take a moment to walk around and look for sea snails in this area. Couldn't find any? That's because there are no living sea snails here. They can't survive in this environment. Ocean acidification will severely impact all shelled species, including oysters, clams, corals, and certain types of plankton. Without these species, the entire food web can collapse. All of our oceans will look like this Mediterranean reef unless we reduce our CO2 emissions. But it's not too late. There are actions you can take to combat ocean acidification. Keep learning about climate change and share that knowledge with others. Take steps to reduce your own carbon footprint. You can also support ocean acidification research and urge decision makers to provide funding to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which helps communities and businesses understand the risks posed by acidification. The future of our Earth is in your hands.